Hey guys, this is Monica from UsLoveWe and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys my October favorites, the things I've been absolutely loving this month. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned for more. I've had a lot of coffee today, so you're going to have to excuse all of the singing that's going to be occurring in this video that I'm pretty sure will stick. So let's jump right in. Alright, so my first favorite, I'm going to talk to you guys about some of my beauty favorites that I've been absolutely loving. I'm not in focus. Okay, here we go. Some of my beauty favorites I've absolutely been loving, and my first one is the Shea Moisture 100% virgin coconut oil daily hydration overnight face oil with coconut milk and word I cannot pronounce. Senegal soften. Oh my god. Soften and restore skin. Okay. Anyway, so basically this is a face oil, which I've been absolutely loving this month. This is the second time I purchased this, and I've been using it every single day. It's, oh my god, guys, it's so good. And I'll let you know, I have combination skin, so my skin is like oily here, T-zone, and then dry. But lately, with the weather change and everything, it being so cold, my skin has been needing a lot more moisture than I normally have had. So this guy right here has been working wonders for my skin. I do put it on overnight. I put like quite a bit. It's got this cute little dropper, and I squeeze it, and I put probably like the whole drop on my face. So I do go to bed looking like I just slathered like Crisco oil over my face. But in the morning, my face is so soft and dewy and just like, Even my husband, Brandon, was like, he's seen like all the oil over my face. He's like, "Ooh, you got a nice little glow." I was like, it's working. Anyway, so I do use this at night, but I also use it during the day, but I just don't put as much on. I usually just do like just a tiny little bit and then dab it over my face. So this has been so damn good. The second thing I've been loving that I recently picked up, which is this Fresh Sugar Lip Caramel Hydrating Balm. I absolutely love Fresh's products. I've gotten their sugar scrub for your lips. I've gotten just like their normal like lip balm. But I recently saw this at Sephora and I was like, ooh, I like. And then I opened it and smelled it. And I know this is the same scent as a lip balm, just like the stick lip balm. But for some reason, maybe it's the formula, the smell just seems to be so much more intense and beautiful and lovely. So I've been using this every night before I go to bed, and I put this on, and I also put this on in the morning before I put on my makeup. So if you're looking for a good just daily moisturizer for your lips, this guy is really good. The next beauty favorite I've been loving, now this is a throwback, and I haven't pulled this out in a couple months, but I was taking a shower and I seen it like in my little caddy, and I was like, when is the last time I've used my Clarasonic? Yes, oldie but goodie, and like I said, I haven't used it in a couple months, so I was like, what am I doing with this? Do I need to throw it away? Do I need to just be done with it? Or should I try it again? So I tried it again, and I just realized how amazing this thing is. It's a little dirty, which I'm just now realizing it, so I need to clean the little head. But it really like pulls so much more dirt and makeup off your face than just using like your hands or just like using like a washcloth or something like that. Like it really just, extracts so much that you thought you took off. No, it's still there, and it's on your head when you get done with your cycle. So this I've been using. I don't use it every day. I use it probably a couple times a week. Those are my beauty favorites. All right, so moving on to entertainment. So I'm going to share with you guys my podcast that I've been loving and a TV show that I've been loving. So first, the TV show that I've been loving, which I just finished last night. absolutely obsessed with it. Mindhunters on Netflix. If you guys are into psychological thrillers, serial killers, murderers, things that do with like the 1970s, this show is going to be your jam. It is about two FBI agents who decide to go on this journey to understand the behavior and the psychology behind serial killers. Now, during this time, the term serial killers was not even a thing. They were just slowly starting to develop, like, why do these people kill the way that they do? They're not just like randomly shooting a person. They're being very meticulous. They're taking their time. They're organized. Or they could be very disorganized, but they're going on like kind of a killing spree. So these FBI agents go through a series of like interesting interview tactics that are not known during that time, and they interview a couple serial killers that are very well known. So if you guys are interested in any of that kind of stuff, this show is really good. I think it's only like 10 episodes are about an hour 45 minutes long. It's so good, and I'm kind of wondering now, my favorite podcast which ties into this whole like murder thing. I'm starting to think that I should be concerned by my deep interest in psychological thrillers and murders. But anyways, it's what I like, whatever. The podcast I've been loving is Making a Murderer. No, that's not what it's called. Too much coffee. I like to podcast My Favorite Murderer. My favorite murderer. Oh man, I fell upon this gem when I was looking through like my podcast recommendations, and it popped up, and I was like, oh, like what's this about? And this was like after I listened to the podcast Dirty John, which is another, I would rate that on a scale of like 1 to 10, probably like a 7. It wasn't like that good. But anyway, so My Favorite Murderer is these two gals who are obsessed with murder and serial killers, probably just as much as I am, and they basically just tell all of these cases of these murders that have occurred throughout history. And they're really funny. They're super interesting. They tell it in a very interesting way. You kind of feel like you're just sitting down with them, just sharing these stories. And it's very fascinating, and it's dark, but it's good, and I don't know, I just really love it. It's kind of the one thing that I've been listening to, like, after work in the car. It's kind of listening to that in between, like, different cleaning tasks at home and whatnot, so it's kind of been my jam lately. If you are interested in a podcast that is similar to all the things that I love, which is interesting, like, psychological thrillers and whatnot, check out My Favorite Murderer. It's good. And I'm so bummed because I am late to the train, and I didn't know about these people, and they just did a show in Minneapolis like a few weeks ago. So I completely missed that. So I really hope they come back, because I would totally go to their live show. Now on to mommyhood. All right, so these are things that I've been loving for the girls. For those who don't know, I have a 4-year-old and I have a almost 2-year-old. And they have the most beautiful curly hair. However, it is the driest curly hair, and I've had so much difficulties finding products that actually moisturize their hair. So, who did I find? Oh, my good old Shea Moisture. They're on it. They just understand what I need when I need it. So, I recently picked this up. It's a Shea Moisture Baobab. So bad at pronouncing things. And tea tree oils, low porosity, protein free, leave-in Detangler. Oh my god, I swear I can read. But it conditions and detangles moisture resistant curly and coily hair, and my girl's hair is 100% moisture resistant, and I absolutely love this product. I will tell you, if you do try this, a little bit goes a long way. I'm used to just putting so much product on the girls' hair that I usually, like, they're like, oh, just use a small little dime size. That's all you need. It's like, no, I'm going to do a whole $1 because the girls' hair just can't seem to understand that I put something in it. So I did that with this, and oh my God. Zanella's hair was so greasy. Like, I had to rewash her hair again because it was just way too much product. So I've learned my lesson. Definitely listen to it when it says, oh, I guess this is going to tell you like what size, but just use a dime size. That's literally all you need for that. So that has been my favorite for their hair. And then for entertainment, and I mentioned this in my audiobook video, but I have been loving the Disney Central podcast, which is a really awesome podcast for kids. And it basically is this author or narrator that tells you short stories of some of the popular Disney movies that we all love. So like Toy Story, Beauty and the Beast, Moana, Frozen. But of course they tell it in like such a cute way. The narrator's super entertaining. And let me tell you, when I put on that podcast in the car, the kids are like, like, I'm obsessed. Like, it's so good. So, that is what I've been loving for the kids. And then lastly, my little wild card. Wild card time. This guy right here. I've just been loving it so much. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so this is It's vanilla almond butter. Let me just tell you what it is before I keep saying it's so good. And I'm scraping. Like, I'm scraping the inside of that. And I pretty much been eating it every day for breakfast. Either on some toast, just like by itself, or toast with some bananas on top of it, or bananas and some of this almond butter, or maybe a couple spoonfuls of it just because. Or how else have I been eating this? I think that's pretty much it. But it is so good. I have never really been a fan of almond butter, like plain almond butter. Like, I just can't. Like, give me peanut butter any day of the week. But I ran across these little, like, almost like little snack size of the almond butter. So I was like, oh, let me try that. Vanilla and almond butter. That sounds pretty good. I tried it, fell absolutely in love with it. So then I had to get the jar, and I'm almost done with the jar. And this is, like, not cheap, you guys. I will let you know. Like, this little jar was, like, $5. Excuse me. Totally worth it, though. Oh, my God. It's so good. Like, I'm not going to be gross and eat it right now in front of you guys, but I just might have a little snacky snack after this and enjoy the rest of this almond butter. So that is all I have, you guys. It's all the favorites, all the things I've been loving this month, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please share with me in the comments below, like, what things are you loving? Actually, just kidding. I want to know, what is your favorite food item that you've absolutely been loving and you can't get enough of it? Please share with me in the comments below, because I'm nosy and I love to know what people like so that I can try it, so that I can love it. So please share your knowledge of the foods that you are loving. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, and I'll see you in another video. Okay? Bye.